Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we'll have a look at definitive or the edge token. This coin is available on the base network, as you can see here, and this is a decentralized exchange with a centralized you can say interface. But although it's not like Aerodrome or even Uniswap, because this one is a DEX aggregator, so they are probably using different exchanges to basically get these things. Now it has been going up really well, as you can see here. I did cover it, I think, around 15 days ago or something like that, and this was my setup. So it actually ended up breaking above this, and it had a massive, you can say, breakout. So the price went from 7 cent to as high as 24 cent. This played out really well, as you can see here. And if you look at its market cap, it's not that high. It's only at 40 million. Of course it can make a pretty good correction as well, because it used to be around 13 million 1 month ago. So I think again it is a possibility that it can again go down as well, but it doesn't seems like that it is the case. Now we'll talk about why. Now of course the first thing would be is that the Coinbase will soon integrate DEXs directly through their centralized exchanges. I don't think that it is going to be definitive, but if they did get integrated, if they somehow let's say that the Coinbase integrates definitive, that could be big, but I don't think that is going to be the case, because this one is a DEX aggregator, so it's using different decentralized exchanges itself. Now if we look at what they support, they have a lot of support. So they support all chains. As you can see here, we have a lot of chains, including Base as well as Hyper EVM. So if you don't know, Hyper is one of the biggest decentralized exchanges of now, I would say, and it is a layer 1, and the Hyper EVM is now integrated to the definitive as well. So overall I would say that's a big W for the definitive as well, and that could be the reason why it is going up slowly. But they did announce their roadmap, so this is how it looks like. So basically in July they actually ended up announcing or launching cross-chain swaps, stop buy lower, simultaneous SL plus TP orders, so that is also another big one, and 1 second charts, again a big one. And they also had trade markers and PNL lines on the market cap charts, again pretty big one. And this is what the upcoming releases looks like. So they are working on Zora integration. That means I think that means those Zora post tokens will be available to trade on definitive. Yeah, I would say that is a big win. But when that happens, and they will also announce native mobile trading iOS plus Android app as well, again that is going to be a big one. And they will also have bracket orders, SL plus TP, discovery functionality as well. They are working on that. They are also working on updated asset selector, revamped watch list, new trench trading feature as well. So they are working on a lot of things, and that will most likely increase the adoption of the definitive platform itself. Now the interesting thing would be is that if we look at some of the stats, so if we just go to the user section, I will just try to refresh it. Okay, so my internet just went down, that's not good. We'll talk about other things and we'll come back to it in just a second when it goes up again. So now if we talk about the edge token itself, it is used for the staking. You unlock a real-time reduced trading fees, so it's going to be similar to like BNB, where the BNB is used for where BNB is used on the Binance for the reduced trading fees, and some other exchanges also offer their own token, and the edge has an exact utility to that. After that, there will be some advanced features exclusively available to edge token holders that is going to come in the future. And there is also get rewarded for activity in the future. We anticipate sharing value created through the trading and staking with our edge holder. So I think most likely they are talking about a revenue sharing or something like that. We will talk about it in the state section. Now if we talk about the token supply, it is a max supply of 1 billion, out of which around 203 million is in the circulation, as you can see here, and the community gets like around 49%. As of now, the 10% is in the circulation, and the treasury gets around 9.46. All of that is unlocked, and this is where the things get interesting. So there are investors that will get like 14.64, and the team will get like 26.9, and both of them have 12-month lock. So basically, when the token launched back in, I think, hopefully, okay, so it doesn't work. So I think the token launched back in April, so that means the token could see a pretty good sell pressure once these get unlocked, and that will most likely happen in April of 2026. So that is when the things get a bit bad for the token, but as of now it doesn't have that much market cap. I would say there is still a pretty high potential that it can go higher. So I will be back with internet, and we'll talk about some of the things that could actually push the token even higher. So sorry about that, I'm back. So anyways, now if we talk about some of the things that can push the edge higher, as of now could be that they can introduce like revenue sharing, because if we look at their revenue is doing really well. As you can see here, the revenue has gone up, and it's going up day by day. So I would say that's a massive W, and they did actually end up hitting like 80k back in July 21st to July 27th. So that was a big one, and most of it was on base, as you can see here. So that's pretty good overall, I would say. And in general, if we just look at their users, their users did actually had a massive growth, as you can see. So overall, I would say that's another W for them. And if we look at some other things, for example, if we just go to the trading volume also seems to be doing really well, and I think that is what is pushing the edge even higher, as you can see here. So overall, I think they did have a steady growth, so that's pretty good overall. And this shows that market share, but it doesn't load, so I'm just going to ignore that. So now if I think this is how the stacking looks like, you can basically get some discount on fees if you do stake the token. So I would say that's pretty good. Now if we talk about the token itself, this is how it looks like. So after this massive breakout, the token basically ended up hitting a new high, which is we'll just keep a tab on it. So it's around 24.6 cents, you can say. Now if it goes up and breaks this high, there's a pretty good possibility that the coin will most likely continue to rally, because if it does make a new all-time high again, I think the momentum will most likely continue. And if we just look here, it actually did reject around the exact same level back on July 25th, I would say. No, it's July 23rd. So if as of now, if it breaks above this level and if it continues to push higher, I think it will most likely continue to go up. So that is a pretty good possibility. But this was a pretty good correction, and after that, when we had some sellers taking the profit, and the token continued to go up. So as of now, what I would be looking at least would be that how it can hold this trend line. So as of now, it is trading in this trend line, I believe. So if it holds this trend line, I think the token can push higher if it continues to stay above this trend line. So as of now, I think what we do need a breakout above this all-time high, which is around 24 cents, and if it does and closes above that all-time high, I think the token will continue to rally. If it breaks below down this trend line, I think we can again see 14 cent or even 11 cent or even you can say 9.8 cent is a possibility. But as of now, it just seems like bullish. It seems like that it wants to go up. I'm not sure, but that's what it seems like. So if it does goes up, I think it can go higher, but as of now overall market is not doing that well, so I'm not sure. But again, if it does close above this all-time high, I think it can go really high. Like, it only has a market cap of 80 or 40 million, and they also have a pretty good roadmap, and there is also Coinbase integration, but I don't think that will include Definitive. But again, that will somehow benefit, I think, Definitive, because there will be a lot of trading happening on the base network, and that will eventually some of the users may actually choose to use Definitive over Coinbase, so that could be another big thing for the Definitive as well. But overall, I think the growth of the base will impact positively to Definitive, so that's good overall. But as of now, what I'm looking at a close above this all-time high, and if it does go down, I'm expecting a retest around this trend line. So let's just say that it goes down, it can go as low as 15 cent, or even like here 16 cent, or even 17 cent is a possibility. And if it remains above this trend line, I think the token is bullish. So let's see what happens, but what I am expecting as of now would be something like this. So it will continue to trade here, and we will again see a massive breakout. That's what I'm looking at. Let's see what happens, but that is my analysis as of now on this coin. Anyways, this was it. I hope you like the video. I will be back. No, thanks for watching.